I'm sketching in very small outlines to give you some idea of the shape of the drawings I'm going to do, because it's quite nice to follow on the theme of this painting, which of course is the Titanic being raised. And so I'm going to have a bit of fun and do a ship being raised by spaceships. So this is the bow of the ship, I think. Here it is. Or is it the stern? Maybe it's an old ship. I think it's, no, it's the bow. They have this sort of shape. And so this is this ocean all around it, really churning up. A bit like this, all these sort of water being disturbed and everything. Just with Raise the Titanic, they fill it full of compressed air, and the ship suddenly comes up and blows up the surface. So we can use almost the same idea here. That's it. So this is an old ship which sank, but it's obviously in the future, so it's a slightly futuristic design. That obviously is the bridge and all the bits on it like that. And these are all the decks and things like this. And here it is, sort of coming up. So that's all the superstructure of it. Like that. Here we are, this is the shape of the ship. So that's the actual ship, sort of, and maybe it broke in half. So here's another bit of it, another bit of the superstructure. And it's got sort of gantries. Maybe it was a military type ship. So that's the other bit of it, and this is the ocean, which we will run through like that. And then we just get into rocks coming out of the water, of course, which I suppose is one of these had an outcrop underneath, which is what the ship hit. So here is this. There, here is the outcrop. Here is this. Don't know what that is exactly, but it's all part of this whole situation. I think it's like a very sticky water. So it's obviously on another planet. Then here's one of the ships. These are big salvage spaceships, heavy lift things, so they're quite ugly. And they don't have a lot of gizmo on the top because they're basically work ships. So all the communication is fairly local. There's that. again, because it's a workship, it's quite ugly really. This is all the main human bit here, the cabins for the crew, because it has to go immense distances from one job to the next, but it has mechanical devices for lifting and things, which are sort of on the side, and then you've got another one down like this, which is like a lifting boom, like that. And then this is, and then a thing on the end of some sort. So it's approaching the ship, ready to literally lever it out of the water. And this is to give you some idea of the scale. This would be where the humans were living, and then it would have a longer hull, like this. And then this is all the engine bit. Like this. This is a bit of aerodynamics for the engine in the rear of the ship. That's it. There, that's that one. And then if we come along, this is another one, which is sort of sideways on. Very much inspired by sort of contemporary ships. I was looking at a ferry today, which had a very streamlined front on it. So this is one of these. There's bits on here, there, and then that's all this. This comes down. And again, because it's a heavy lift ship, has massive rockets underneath. And they're simply being positioned at the moment to actually, and that ship will be lifted and possibly carried halfway around the planet to a recycling unit. So this thing has big rockets underneath, like this. There we go, that's that one. And maybe there's like a company logo on it, so it's something strange.
What about JP?
Yes, let's put JP on here. There. Right, there's that one. Right, there's that one. And then in the distance, it's a similar sort of design. So these three ships have been sent to recover the wreckage. Maybe it had something quite valuable in it, because otherwise why would they bother? And of course that ship dates back to when different civilizations were on the planet and didn't have the sophistication of these people. So again, that's some of his lifting gear, like that down there, ready to roll. There's that, like that. And let's put JP on it again. There. There's that. And then really, because it's a marine situation, you just have a horizon with maybe the silhouette of an island or rocks on it, like that. Nothing too dramatic, just for the horizon. But this time, you can't have people walking.
But for the frame.
Yes, but you could maybe just see people up here ready to take the lifting chains. There. How does that look?